Hi, Aries. Let's get into it. Let's get into it right away. So, you ever seen American Vandal? You should watch it. A lot of the times, fire signs will jump into things very passionately without thinking. And this has happened to Aries a lot in the past because they are so childlike in a sense, but they are also, or you guys are also very protective of yourself. So it's like you want it, but at the same time, it's like you can't just fucking take it. Or when you have taken it, it's fucking backfired in your face to the point where now, and basically coming into the summer, you're on your I'm on my own shit type shit. But this is where the free Dylan thing comes in. That attitude, Aries, some of you have an attitude. Some of you are still bitter about breakups. Some of you are still bitter about the way arguments happen. Some of you are still holding grudges, and you have to let it go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card and just channel in your general energies. So what I do is I get on this app and then I pick a card for Aries. So what I'll see, there's like, so right now a lot of Aries are in a reflection period. You know, you're kind of thinking about things from a more melancholic view. You're thinking about things kind of like, wow, like maybe I was a little bit too much there, or maybe that I shouldn't have said that here, or just something along those lines of where you are really starting to understand and appreciate your strength, but also realizing how your strength alone can push people away. This is the dynamic that you have to be aware of during Cancer season, just because of the fact that right now we all need the support of each other. There is no, sitting alone, and you can sit alone or whatever, but when there are people who need you, please answer them. And when you need people, please don't hesitate to hit them up, because I feel like you guys really will sit, and I feel like some of you want to reconcile with somebody. Like some of you really want to like make amends, but you're being way too fucking selfish about it, because that free Dylan fucking mindset that, oh, it doesn't matter because if I'm standing up for myself, then that just means that I'm not guilty. I ain't been doing shit, even though you've been like breaking hearts left and right. Some of you have. And for others of you, if you've had your heart broken left and right, you have to snap out of it, because what's happening is that cycle is closing. So the more you sit and dwell, the more that shit will really keep you in a stuck, stagnant spot. I'm going to pull another card as far as another advice for you guys. So let's see. Ace of Wands. When fire has no passion, they become very snippy. This is what I talked about with Leo. It's like, it's almost as if you will blame everybody around you because of the fact that you're stuck. But you would never blame yourself for the lack of passion or the lack of energy. Firstly, you have to infuse it in yourself first. Firstly, you got to give it to yourself first. And it's not all about waking up, making your money and going to get the money and then coming home and then shopping and then getting your hair done and then doing the same things over and over and over and over and over. No, you need more zest in your life. It's not all career. And for some of you, if you are being creative and you're an artist or whatever, it would be the time to slow down and pay attention to, you know, like your connections. Whereas if there's another side of you who just can't seem to fucking budge because of all the shit that happened in the past, you have to get up, Aries. Like, come on, we need you. We can't sit around and do the things that Aries do, like lead the wars like Aries do, and we all need each other. So this is what I really like want to touch upon. There will be blank spots in July. So sometimes you'll feel bored. Okay, so are you going to make drama out of boredom? And what I mean by this is texting somebody and saying something just because you could, or telling your friend a story just because you could, and then it's spreading, and then, you know, that person finding out that, wow, this is how they really feel about me. I didn't know. These are the things that you have to be aware of. The boredom, the gossip, all of that. Just stay the fuck out of it. Right now, you need to focus on healing that tough cookie in you that is literally scared to go towards any sort of love, any sort of new friendships, any sort of anything, because it's been all about you. But now you're looking around like, I'm bored. Like, where is the love? Where's the people? Where is everybody? Like, why am I sitting alone? And how did I get here? You know, I'll tell you how you got there. Sorry, people blow me. A lot of issues at home. Some of you may have had conflict with parents, or just conflict with roommates, or conflict just in your home area, in your home space, to where like it probably made you feel a little bit unstable as far as where you're at, and there wasn't really communication happening, and this kind of like made you kind of visit this spiteful mindset again, where you were just like, oh, so it's like that, okay, well, I'm gonna do, and then it's like you're doing the shit again, you know, Aries. Like, it's not always about revenge and war. Sometimes it's just about letting people do what they do, and understanding that the only time people will ever get worked up over you is because they care about you 9 times out of 10. I'm not going to say the people that you've came across in the past have been good, but I can tell you what's coming in. If you elevate yourself and you get out of that, oh, like, niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, whatever. I'm sorry if you're white and you saw that. I love everybody. But if you're in that mindset, it's like, you're still gonna attract the ain't shit men, the ain't shit woman. You're still going to be bothered, because Aries, you're attractive, okay? Like, let's get it. That's why I had to spruce myself up. I had to like get all cute for Aries, because y'all be cute out here. So either something happened really fucking traumatic, like something like really fell apart. Something fell apart, whether it was your mental, your relationship, just your circle, your job. Something just crumbled to the fucking ground, and it just had you like, see, this is that shit I'm talking about. And I don't blame you, Aries. But right now we need compassion and forgiveness. And I'm telling this to every single sign. I'm pulling out every single thing. Aries, I can tell you, you're stubborn. You're just as stubborn as a Taurus. So, you know, that ram shit, like, it's like, okay, Aries, the shit happened. Well, now it's time to be like, all right, let me take a breath. And so that the next time something disappoints me, I won't end up blowing up to the point where I feel like I lost a connection over it. You feel me? Because you're meeting people. We're all meeting people, especially in August. It's just good to me, like, during this time and all these like eclipses and these retrogrades. I'm sorry, probably not eclipses, but all these retrogrades that are happening, and it's pushing us to kind of like be more compassionate and creative. So you want to jump on that bandwagon. You don't want to just sit around and be in that same area that you've been for, some of you, 2-3 years or longer, of just being closed off but not appearing like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, still going out, still showing up, still dressing all cute and stuff, but then when somebody approaches you, it's like you look at them up and down off bat. I will tell you from, like, if I was to be approached by someone like that, I would feel like shit, because I'm like, why don't you trust me? I mean, you just met me. I'm just a person. It's not like I'm trying to ask you to marry me. Like, hey, like, just be a little bit more generous, you know? As far as what advice you need, if you're going to refuse to understand clarity of what happened in a certain thing in your life, if you're going to refuse and you're going to choose to just stay blinded and you're just going to walk around like, no, nothing's going to happen for you. And I love Aries. Like, my best friend is an Aries. So it's like, I get it, but then I kind of am just like, you're so fiery, you know, like, and it's like, why? You know, why? Sometimes you have to ask yourself why, Aries. Your reading is going to be simple. I'm actually about to cut it short because I have another article for you guys, but I just wanted to speak and just let you guys know what free dealing was for you guys, which is that tough cookie. Now we want to see a softer Aries. We want to see the laughing, the gullible, the free, the just want to run through life. Like, yes, this shit happened. Don't let that shit come back. You have the choice if you want to let shit come back, because there will be apologies coming and you're going to be like, nah. You're going to have to answer. Be a big girl and say, hey, thanks for that apology. Cool. I'm gonna go do my thing again, and just see how people respond to you being more generous. See what you get back. It's gonna be exciting. For the closing statement, I will just say, be careful to not waste emotions on frivolous fucking problems. Put your emotions into things that make your heart pump, make your butterflies go, and trust it and just go for it. You know, what do you have to lose, Aries? You've been fucking drugged through the ringer. It ain't shit that you can't handle. You already proved your point. So now it's just like, we're all being pushed to be more vulnerable. So now that this is like hitting you as a fire sign, it's gonna seem like you're giving so much and not getting shit back at first, because you have to break that fucking cement mold and get the fuck out. Break your spirit, break all of your chakras out of that mindset. Break your fucking I don't know, get it out. Like, you're gonna have to start somewhere. It's like when you're cleaning or you're scraping something off the side, and it's like, you gotta just keep scrubbing it until, like, I don't know, it just comes through more fluid, you know? Like, so there will be time where you're gonna feel like, damn, where is my reciprocity? Like, I thought she told me to be nice. Now I don't see shit. Just wait. I'm telling you, because you know what, I'll pull one more card just to tell you what will happen if you take on that energy. So if you take on this energy, all that loss of balance that you felt, all that fucking like only me, one-sided energy, that give and take, it's the Lovers right here. It's the Lovers. So you will get whatever it is that you have wanted ever since you came into the love life scene, or ever since you came into the creative scene. Whatever it is that whatever constantly lets you down, like, once you elevate out of that, once you're just like, I'm bringing all this shit into balance, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm going to get it, I'm going to find it, because I know you want it. I know you want it. So let it come. Let it come. But you have to give. I know. How dare she tell me to give? And I'm not saying you guys aren't giving individuals. You know what I mean? You know when you guys hold back. You know when you guys hold back. So that's all that I'm gonna say. Let me pull a song. I'm very clairaudient as well, so I want to throw that in as well.
Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blue his house with the blue little window and a...
We all know what blue represents. Then a blue car rides by. Okay, so yeah, we don't want to be blue. You don't want to be blue this July. You don't want to be the one, you know, because you don't have to be. But if you constantly put yourself in that mindset, then you will be. So that's what I have for you guys. Check it out. Check it out in my article. Love you guys. Bye.